Hey everyone, David here from the Five and Dime, and today I'm talking about primers, and in particular Boss by Dixie Belle Paint Company. So it comes in white, it comes in gray, it comes in clear. So to be truthful though, Boss is gonna be gone. Dixie Belle Paint Company has come out with a new product that is called Bonding Boss that'll act the same way as the regular Boss, blocking odors, stains, and stopping bleed through. However, they've done it so that it includes the bonding primer, so it has the properties of both Slick Stick and Boss, and that'll be coming out to retailers soon. But anyhow, I thought because I don't have it yet, I'm going to talk about Boss itself and the reason that you would use Boss. So again, the challenge sometimes when you're painting a piece is that you have woods that have tannins in them and can cause bleed through, and this is particular a lot in the cherries, the walnuts, etc. And what bleed through is that it's the oils or tannins that are leaching through when it gets wet and soaks through the paint. So you see a brown, yellow, or a pinkish stain that comes through your paint, and it doesn't matter how many coats of paint you apply, you're still going to get that. I use Silk Mineral Paint, which has a built-in primer and a built-in top coat. So typically I don't use Boss a lot. I really don't use it hardly ever. However, on this project I'm going to, because it is a dark base, I'm using a lighter color, and I know that I'm going to have some bleed through. And so you can avoid bleed through when you're doing a scuff sand. You just need to be careful that you don't actually penetrate the surface that's sealing it in. With this project, the finish was pretty much stripped away, and I had to strip it down quite a bit because of the damage that was in the finish itself. Another reason you would use Boss, or when it comes out, the new Dixie Belle Bonding Boss, is that when you're transitioning from a light color or dark color to a light color on a painted surface, the Boss will help so that it uses less coats of paint in order to coverage. Can you imagine trying to paint white over black? Well, it's going to take so many layers of paint, whereas with Boss, you can do 2 coats and you're pretty much done, you're ready to paint. And that's the great thing about Boss and the new Bonding Boss, is that it does come in the white, gray, and the clear. And so the white would traditionally be used when you have light colors like a white or the lighter palette. And then you've got gray, which works really well when you're doing the darker, heavy pigmented colors. So if you think of like trying to paint orange, how many colors or how many coats of paint it takes, or a bright pink or red, those take so many layers of paint because it's hard to get even coverage. Gray helps to reduce the amount of paint that you'll actually use, because once you've got your sealed product in the gray on your base, then what you'll do is you'll come in and give it a couple coats instead. Another reason to use Boss is to block odors, and especially in older pieces of wood, especially depending on how they were stored, etc., you get a lot of smells that permeate right into the wood. Boss, a couple coats of that will get rid of it, and that's where clear comes in, especially if you're doing the inside of a drawer. All right, follow along. Ciao for now.